Christian reflections on women. The topic of women has lots of stigma attached to it, especially when the church is considered to be patriarchal. Two-thirds of the hungry of the world are women. Two-thirds of the illiterate are women. Two-thirds of poor are women. Women are the greatest casualties in numerous wars that are fought on the planet. Women are the victims of the destruction of the planet. This does not happen by accident. This is a result of a policy. The treatment of women is often made worse by the stench of organized religion, which either condones or sanctions forms of oppression. The rise of women theologians and their impact on our thinking is raising new awareness of how the feminine face of God has been airbrushed out of our religion and our culture. We are called on to read scriptures with new eyes and to see how Jesus broke the taboos of his time in dealing with women, including having them among his closest friends. So we are invited to reclaim our gospels from their patriarchal moorings. Look at God as He is, my true royal nature. God is not he or she, God is neutral. We pray for our own sake as women. How free am I? Do I have temptation to idolatry? My beliefs, are they absolute truths? Or can I make mistakes? Have I fullness of truth? What is the worth of being a woman? Women helped Jesus to get understanding of God. They touched his life and they showed him the hidden spirit. Look at the shy people who are scared to approach God, especially the women who had the issue of blood in the Bible. Is your God too small? Or are you bigger than your culture? It is a challenge. This was presented by the Syrophoenician women who came to Jesus in spite of not being a Jew. Then the widow's mite, how you can become a disciple and give even the smallest and the last 2 pennies of your day in order to serve God. So before the Passion, Jesus sees these women as his inspiration. There is no interaction, but Jesus learns from them and he uses this for the salvation of mankind. Courageous women are women of hope, called to be Christ in our world. Awakening to Christ, set ablaze as fire on earth. This is our time. Yes to our true self. We live as love, Christ awake in you and me. Mystery unfolding, mystery beholding, Christ immersing, Christ is awaking, Christ is rising. Rising as you and me, evolving into Christ, consciousness of the Christ, eyes are open, truth revealed, light pierces through, all is one, all is Christ. It is time when the Roman Catholic hierarchy is fixated on defining who the privileged people are in the church, like male celibates and heterosexual couples, and who isn't entitled to share in the sacraments like ordination and marriage. The gospel narratives offer a crucial corrective. In the Samaritan women's story, for example, Jesus openly challenges and breaks open two boundaries: the boundary between chosen people and the rejected people, and the boundary between male and female. So, to be a Christian is not to be a religious man or woman that is a cultic follower, but to be a Christian is simply to be a whole man or a whole woman. We begin to encounter Jesus when we begin to trust God as He did. When we believe in love as He did, when we come to suffering people as He did, when we defend life as He did, when we look at people as He did, when we confront life and death with hope as He did, when we pass on the contagion of the good news as He did. Let us now truly examine ourselves. How am I growing as a human being? Are you stuck as a human being? When did Jesus become a real person in your life? Was this the beginning of an evolving relationship? How has it changed you as a human being? What do you notice about the change? After spending some time in personal reflection and prayer, please share with others in the group those parts you feel comfortable sharing. As a woman in the Roman Catholic Church, how are you exercising your prophetic and leadership roles in highlighting the sinfulness of patriarchy? In your diocese and parish, is there a hierarchy and a patriarchal system? Can we identify some of the elements? What can I do to help a new consciousness develop within me and my parish and diocese and communities? May God help us to preserve dignity of women.